Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, A Day with Nothing Special, Except Quirky. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Today's vlog doesn't begin with anything dramatic. No alarm clock fails. No big plans wait on my calendar. No life-changing news pops up on my phone. It starts with Quirky. Quirky is my dog. The kind of dog who doesn't rush mornings because he believes mornings will come anyway. I wake up to the soft sound of his breathing beside the bed, slow and steady, like the house itself is still half asleep. His tail thumps once when he realizes I'm awake. Just once. Not too much excitement. He doesn't want to scare the quiet away. I grab my camera, whispering, "Good morning," like I'm afraid the day might hear me. Quirky stretches in that dramatic, full-body way dogs do, front paws long, back arched, eyes half-closed like he's performing yoga just for me. The sun sneaks through the curtains, landing right on his fur, and suddenly the room looks warmer, not brighter, just warmer. We don't rush. I make coffee. He follows me to the kitchen, nails clicking softly on the floor. He sits where he always sits, watching me like I'm doing something very important, even though all I'm doing is waiting for water to boil. Sometimes I think Quirky believes humans need supervision. Outside, the street is already awake, but inside, it's still our world. I open the door for him, and he steps out slowly, sniffing the air like he's reading the news of the neighborhood. Every smell matters to him. Every leaf tells a story. I wish I could care about things that simply. Breakfast is quiet. He eats. I eat. No background music, no rush to scroll. Just chewing, breathing, and the sound of the day stretching its legs. When he finishes, Quirky comes over and rests his head on my knee, not asking for anything, just checking in. If this were a movie, nothing would happen here. But somehow, everything already has. By afternoon, the house feels lived in. Sunlight moves across the floor like a slow clock. Quirky spends most of his time near me, not on me, just near, close enough to feel connected, far enough to let me exist. I work on my laptop, and Quirky lies beside the desk. Every now and then, he sighs deeply, like life is exhausting even when you're doing nothing at all. When I stand up, he stands up. When I sit down, he adjusts himself like he's part of the furniture, but the emotional kind. We go for a walk with no destination. No steps goal. No rush. Quirky stops often, nose to the ground, tail gently waving like a flag that means everything is okay. He greets other dogs politely, people cautiously, and children with a soft curiosity. He doesn't pull the leash. He doesn't demand. He just walks, matching my pace, reminding me that speed isn't always progress. At home, I drop something accidentally. It makes a loud noise. I flinch. Quirky doesn't panic. He just looks at me, head tilted, eyes calm, as if asking, "Are you okay?" That look grounds me more than any deep breath ever could. Later, I sit on the floor scrolling through my phone. Quirky brings me his toy, not to play, just to place it near my leg. A small offering. A quiet invitation. When I don't react, he lies down beside me, toy between his paws, content with my presence alone. Nothing productive happens. Nothing impressive is recorded. Nothing important gets done. Yet the house feels full. The day feels complete. As evening arrives, the light softens. The sky changes colors slowly, like it doesn't want to say goodbye too fast. Quirky watches from the window, ears twitching at distant sounds. He doesn't bark. He observes. He trusts. Dinner is simple. Afterward, we sit together on the couch. Quirky rests his head on my leg, his weight warm and reassuring. I turn off notifications. The world can wait. This moment can't. I realize something quietly, without drama. If Quirky weren't here, today would feel empty. But because he is, today feels full. Not full of achievements. Not full of noise. Full of presence. Before bed, I turn off the lights. Quirky circles once, twice, then settles beside me. His breathing slows. Mine follows. The day ends the same way it began, softly. This story isn't about a special day. It's about realizing that ordinary days are special when shared. In today's fast world, we often chase meaning through achievements, schedules, and screens. But animals like Quirky remind us that life's true value lives in presence, patience, and quiet companionship. He doesn't care about productivity. He cares about connection. He doesn't judge bad days. He simply stays. From Quirky, we learn to slow down, to notice sunlight, silence, and small gestures. We learn that love doesn't need words, and loyalty doesn't need proof. We learn that caring for an animal isn't just about feeding or walking them, but about sharing emotional space and mutual trust. To apply this in daily life, start small. Put your phone down when you're with someone, human or animal. Be fully present, even for 5 minutes. Respect the feelings of creatures who depend on us. When we treat animals with kindness and attention, we become gentler humans. And in that gentleness, both species grow happier together. Some days have nothing special, but when there's Quirky, that nothing becomes everything.